What's up, everybody out there? We are live. No, this is not a podcast. We are coming to y'all with a different type of stream. This is going to be something new that I want to start curating in the city of Columbus, getting the authors on wax, documented, talking about their books, reading their books, and then we're going to start spreading this information out there so we can start having a lot more author events. We can start having more workshops as far as teaching children how to publish, how to write, how to illustrate, the whole nine. So this is going to be the beginning of something very beautiful. For you who don't know who I am, I go by Goodlife Russ. I have a background in therapy. I've been writing books and publishing books now for 2 years today. So I wanted to do something special, and I wanted to pivot in the right direction as far as how we consider ourselves content creators and not just artists. I think we have to start wearing many different hats and not just relying on our best skill or our most confident skill, but realizing we know a lot of attributes. We have a lot of attributes, that we're not tapping into. So a lot of what we're going to be doing over this next however long will be tapping into those skills, showing people what we do every day is normal. This isn't extraordinary things. We don't think we're better than anyone. We are regular people. We're parents. We're kids. We're friends. We have jobs. We have lives. So this is just an extension of that art. This is an extension of who we are. Yaya, what's up, my brother? So this is now us all coming together on the spectrum. And we're going to have everybody in this stream. Some people from overseas, my people in Germany showing up. What's up to y'all? We're going to have people locally. So this is the point, getting out of that comfort zone and showing yourself you do a lot more things well than you think, than you give yourself credit for, you dig? So this is going to be a learning experience. Y'all know how I do. We don't do so much entertainment. We get to the information and knowledge. Oh, it's all good, brother. It's all good. You here in spirit, you dig? It's all the same thing. And it's rainy here in Columbus, so y'all be safe. Y'all don't worry about being in a rush to get anywhere, you dig? Make sure you're somewhere where you can receive the message. Being that self internally, being that self in that space with yourself, you dig? So you're always tapped in, you're always downloading. That is the point. I love you too, G. I'm proud of you too. I appreciate that. And this is what I want us to come together, you dig, and get our flowers and get our praise, because it's long overdue. So I got a few chapters for y'all. This is my book, The Art of Being Still. This was, I think, the 5th book I wrote. I got 13 books out right now. It's crazy. So this was number 5, and this was very, very personal to me. I started actually writing this book while I was on my own healing journey. And I realized when I was having my clients in therapy, I needed to take a break. And sometimes things are going good and we're making money and we're feeling good, but we need to take a break. And we're a little hesitant because of everything that we're thinking going well. We don't want to break the cycle. And for me, this book, this journey was a test. This was a huge test. So when I got the book finished, I didn't touch it for a few months. Like, I was afraid to read it. It's like looking in the mirror once you done changed a bunch of stuff about yourself. So now I'm in a position where I use it frequently, and I realized I had to take a break from that too. I'm not in a perpetual state of healing every day. Like, some days I rest. Some days I put writing down. Some days I need to just be alone. Some days my voice is the only voice I need to hear. And that's just as important as doing shows and releasing books and dropping albums. We got to start reserving who we are inside versus the validation we receive and trying to live in that validation. That's one of my favorite mentors. You say, you can do what you do for the money, but you could also do what you love. So like, when your career is what you love, you'll always be fulfilled. And I love writing, but I need breaks, y'all. I ain't about to just keep writing. I don't advise you to just overwork yourself. So this book is about all of that. This book is about not rushing. This book is about taking things one day at a time. A lot of these young boys I'm mentoring, a lot of them are starting to become, cognizant that they're living in like a crash out generation. Like, they are not stopping and thinking about anything. They're just jumping and reacting and constantly in this and in that. So I wrote this for that very reason. And this journey that we on, this is a day-to-day journey. This is not just on anniversaries or on birthdays or on New Year's. Like, you got to want the best for yourself every single day. So we're going to start with aware of awareness. So I say, stay detached from the scene. Let your thoughts be your thoughts. Witness what you are thinking, but don't get involved. Stay in the knowing. Once you become aware that you have awareness, things can be a tad overwhelming. Feeling a presence that's been there, just misunderstood or overlooked. Our thoughts exist in a different realm than the physical one we are used to. When I become aware of the universe and its vastness, my mind opened as wide as a barn door. Information was circling my mind, some sticking, some falling out. Some I applied to my life, others I procrastinated during. The balance between the knowing and the unknowing is duality. The anxiety of being indecisive will plague you all of your lives. Days will be consumed by the uncertainty of picking between one of a million choices. I want to do this, that, and the other. The solution is acceptance. We have to accept that we are just as tiny as a tear in the universe, while also accepting that we can have an enormous impact on the world. Our mindset will help us move mountains and make a legacy that will live for generations to come, outliving us by tenfold. Perception versus reality. You must accept the way you see the world is detached from how the world actually operates, and that they rarely align. We must still progress through life carrying this heavy truth, knowing the only things that matter in this world are the things we choose to matter, and nothing really matters. The illusion of time programs most of our lives, spiraling us through a vortex of being early, on time, or late. Time is the indefinite continued progress of existence and events in the past, present, and future, regarded as a whole. Becoming aware of awareness allows you to live outside of this concept of time. Astral projection exists outside of time. So does meditation. We will get there later. Astral projection is the understanding that you can manifest a spirit who you can mentally see outside of your body. You and the spirit are both aligned, aware of the body, the spirit, and the universe. I use astral projection as a way to gauge how present I am in the world. For instance, when I'm having a conversation, I separate my spirit from the body, and my spirit now watches as my body interacts with the other entities outside of my body. I have learned to be in 3 places at once. I'm aware of what I am saying, mindful of what the second party may be hearing, and I'm observing as the third party who is witnessing me and the second party's interaction. I use this type of magic to review myself. I'm constantly engaging in conversations with new entities and new people and young people and old people, professionals and amateurs. My mind has to operate in a lot of different arenas on a lot of different speed settings. Meaning in some conversations I should be very articulate, and others is to be a great listener. Dialogue is healthy when both parties reciprocate speaking and listening evenly. Also, I maintain heavy conversations on the regular. I'm sure everyone has those conversations that drain you. The ones that feel like they're all dead ends or possibly a passive-aggressive backhanded remark disguised as a question. Those conversations that feel like a trap as soon as you enter them. We have all been forced or initiated conversations like that. Nonetheless, I use astral projection so I can remain aware of my surroundings. Once you are aware long enough, you become aware of awareness. You start to see yourself in all of your actions and movements. You see yourself in all of your glory and all of your shame, maybe even seeing yourself for the first time. Knowing yourself is an ongoing journey, a journey that we can find ourselves on the losing end of often. The truth is, we can become our own worst enemies. Knowing your place in the world will help you maximize your impact during your journey. There will always be a time to reflect upon our past steps and choices to see if we lived up to the standard that we hold everyone else to be able to step outside of ourselves and see our true selves. Then we can become the superhero again. We can wield a skill that will help you get from novice to master. And once you've mastered awareness, you become a novice at being aware of awareness. The completion of one journey is just the beginning of the next. You start to gain abilities that I have. One's of those skills being used astral projection in real life, real time while a conversation is happening. You're able to see how person A is speaking, how person B is receiving those words, and also be aware of person C, the third party watching A and B interact with each other, while you can be present in the conversation as person A, B, or C. The Holy Trinity. That is what I believe is real magic. Once you get to that level, you will realize the magic that you do is far greater than mere superstition. you'll start to realize that these things actually exist. That was aware of awareness. Ashe. So this is how this book goes. Like, it's going to poke and prod at what you're hiding, what you're afraid of. Like, that is your rite of passage to your healing journey. You have to face those fears. One of my biggest fears as a kid was fear of heights. So I had to ride the roller coasters and get on the helicopter because I had to show myself, like, I'm not afraid anymore. And then when I got older, I realized, like, I'm not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of smacking the ground. So this is knowing yourself. And a lot of times we stay away from things. I stayed away from broccoli as a kid. It looked like an alien, so you stay away. And then when you become vegan, you have a whole different relationship with the same element. So I realized broccoli never changed. I had to change. I was too closed off from what I thought I knew to the possibilities of things I never imagined I could know. I was too set in the known, and I was afraid of the unknown, afraid of anything new and any challenge and any hardship. And this was a time where I waited around a lot for that savior, for someone to come fix things. You pray for things to get better. And then I learned you have to become the person who can inherit that abundance. So if you want more money, you got to become a person who attracts money. You want more love, you have to be a person who gives love first, because then people will start catching on. They'll start knowing. So every step of the way, I was realizing, what's up, man? Be the poet in the building. Every step of the way, I was realizing I didn't have to be the smartest person in the world. I didn't have to be the funniest person in the world. I didn't have to be the richest person in the world. I had to review what I was already doing, and I had to find a way to be better than that. And sometimes on this journey, being better than who you were is just sitting this one out. Like, not even going to the concert. Go read a book. But you don't got to be in the audience. You don't got to be working the show. You don't got to be selling the tickets. You don't got to be on stage. You could just be out the way, be home. So y'all that have read The Art of Being Still, and The Art of Being Still is probably like my most popular book. This one and Love and Lust, you little nasties. But this one more so. And both of them speak volumes, because we're in a day and age, especially my generation, where we almost feel challenged to have to be ourselves. Because for so long we was being somebody else, or we were afraid to be, or we were out the way. So for those kids, now it's your time to be on stage. Like, it's your time to shine. And for everyone who's been taking up that space, it's your time to be in the audience. It's your time to share the post and send the flowers and comment and tell people that they did a good job. Like, we all have to fill these positions. And a lot of times we're getting comfortable where we are, or we're too afraid to move to the next place. So while we do these shows, remember, like, everything you're seeing, everything you're hearing, you can apply this to your life. These are life lessons. So I'm going to let Gene come up, because I feel preachy right now. So we got Gene the author, Gene the poet. He does all the things. He going to come entertain y'all while I drink some water and take a break. What's up, y'all? Hey. Didn't even see you.
What's good? I'm Gene the author. Known Tim since high school. We hooped together, and now we authors together. I'm an author. I'm also a poet. I have been writing my whole life, but I began writing books in 2017. I currently have 7 books. I also have 12 spoken word albums on YouTube, Apple, Spotify. If you want to look me up, I'll go by Gene the Author on Instagram, Gene the Author. If you go there, I have a link tree, and it has all my stuff there. And you can go get all the albums, all the books, and everything else. What I'm going to do today, I have 2 books right now currently that I'm trying to like really shop around. It's Poetically Just Us 1 and 2. And these are my first love stories, if you will. So, and as well, they're poetic at the same time. So it's an ongoing conversation in the book with the whole cast, and everything rhymes, and everything is just in place. So I actually want to read the first few chapters with you guys to get you to understand. By the way, this is the first one, And this is the second one. Again, Gina Author, Instagram. You go look me up. I'll be there. Okay. This is chapter 1. And this character's name is Jackson, and he's talking to his cousin. His cousin's name is G. I'm sitting in the crib on a Saturday evening, and I'm dreaming about finding myself a queen, then somewhat thinking on how many levels that love dwells. That's when I'm interrupted by my cell. Yo, who the hell is this? Calling me at 8:26, hoping it's that pizza I ordered because it's late as shit. I wish I had a J to hit. I see my cousin G calling me with all his craziness. I pick up the phone. What up, bro? G answers. Yo, what you doing? I'm playing 2K in this crib. About to have this large pizza stuck to my ribs. G replies, we'll stick that thing in the fridge because tonight we getting live. Matter of fact, open the door. I'm about to be outside. Jackson replies, dog, my Lakers are down 10 in the fourth quarter. Not to mention I'm still waiting on this pizza order. And speaking of order, who are you to boss me around? Either pick those sticks up, sit your ass down. G says, big talk for someone who almost lost last time. Remember that KD buzzer beater from the three-point line? Bro, either you work or you stuck in the damn house. So tonight, that's right, your ass is going out. Now get your frog face ass up and look at me. When's the last time you had some? Exactly. Damn, Kermit the Hermit. You need to relax, G. Let's find some women for those lips so you can sip that tea. Well, all jokes aside, G was not lying. Been a minute since I seen the nightlife, that's no denying. So I used the bathroom, I showered and shaved, it only took an hour. In the mirror singing the theme song from Power. My lapel is lace smooth, I'm in the best of moods. Walking to this kitchen, this dude is eating my food, that's rude. Anyway, we hopped in the whip, the music is just right. A breath of fresh air, knowing I needed this night. Now we're going to switch over to his love interest, eventually in the story named Amara. And we're going to discuss how she is also preparing to go out. They're going to meet eventually, but I can't get to all that yet. This is Amara. This week has been long as hell. Let my ex keep calling and I'm going to jail. Tonight I'm going to do my nails and sip some wine, play some scissor, roll one up and ease my mind. Get some me time. Wish I had a king so fine, looking at his fine ass while saying he's all mine. Yet another weekend to myself in this home. Is that my rose? No, that's just my phone. It's Jazz wanting to go out again. Her fast ass is on a hunting out for men. What do you want, best friend? Jazz replies, girl, we going out. It's a new spot downtown that somebody told me about. Girl, I'm good. I just smoked the L to the head. I'm going to do my toes and then I'm going to bed. Jazz says, okay, so you going to make me drive all the way over there and drag you out your house by your pretty ass hair? Amara replies, don't be mad at the shit because my stuff can touch the floor. You can knit a Christmas sweater with that wig of yours. Girl, you ain't nothing. I don't care. I'm stopping by. Shit, I'm going to find me a man tonight. Amara, whatever, heifer. I guess I have nothing else to do. I must be bored as hell to go out messing with you. Good thing my Fashion Nova fit finally came. These heels make my calves pop. Yes, my shoe game is insane. Weekdays, I'm plain Jane, just business and fitness. From a calm candle to a firecracker, you never seen such a lit miss. This mystic ego to my alter ego, going to keep these men in line like they're shooting free throws. Shower time. My hair stuck to my spine. Clean toes, touch the bathroom floor. I'm so positive that I'm fine. A small splash of Fenty makeup, no need for the cake up. My brown skin wings, pretty teeth within my grin. Summer Walker is the gospel on my big screen Vizio. Walking like A. Marie in that One Thing video. Jazz outside waiting. We about to tear this bar up. Tonight I'm something else. I'll see tomorrow. Last chapter. They're both at the club. They haven't met just yet, and they're kind of describing what they're going through individually at the club. This is Jackson. Man, I can't believe I left the crib for this. My pizza and my game sounds like pure bliss. Gee, I'm mad at you. A serious attitude. My smooth move is ruined. I'm really starting to act rude. But I hate wasting my night with such negative energy. Plus the inner me is losing to all this Hennessy. Lightweight to the drinks, G keep calling me lame. Free falling like dang, this is taking me out of the game. The women are getting thicker with each sip of the liquor. The hiccups are kicking in, they're getting quicker, my nigga. Go figure, my nigga. Now let me put this cup down. Got my ass floating on this alcohol cloud. Then I get hit with such a liquid courage, driving down this mental highway, the curves that I'm swerving, my goodness. Speaking of curves, gee, who is that? He said, man, who? I said, nigga, her. God took his sweet time when he designed such divineness. Beautiful lioness, my queen, high your highness. Yes, she's the finest woman I've seen. I have to say something to her before she ups and leaves. Perfect timing, they started playing these slow jams. Fuck it, I guess I'll go up and give me a little dance. Amara, this blunt has kicked in. These shots got me feeling great. Acting ratchet as a habit on IG, screaming yay. Post all these pics and vids on my timeline. Tonight I'm the sun to these candles, how I shine. In my zone on Patron, Lord, I need me a nigga. Right now I want a man that's signed, sealed, and deliver. I'm too raw for these guys, a waste of my time. I don't want me a thug, I just need a lover with my vibe. Man, these Henny shots got me thinking matrimony. No, dude, I don't want to dance with you. Please quit grabbing on me. I could never rock with these hit it and quit it asses. My body, making beats on my body, who can hit it the fastest? Nah. What the hell happened? I was just living in my zone. But now even this Patron, I couldn't shield that I'm alone. I'm ready to go, girl. I see what you about. Jazz replies, I'm on my city girl shit. I'm trying to get flew out. Buddy all in my ear, he trying to use his mouth. I'm trying to get him to go home with me so he can blow my candles out. Amara. Just then the heavens opened and I saw this Adonis. Lord, if he's for me, then I'll go back to church, I promise. This man was 6'4" with a beautiful grin. Is he walking towards me? I'm about to lose it again. Wait, damn it, get a hold of yourself. Play it cool as a cube, you're pretty pole yourself. You're cold to yourself. But then my concentration broke. As he met with my eyes, he smiled at me and then he spoke. You want the rest, right? Yeah. Again, if you guys would like the rest, this book is called Poetically Just Us. And part 2 is Poetically Just Us Part 2. I'm going to eventually work on the Poetically Just Us Part 3 as well. And I'm also going to be working on a book with my daughter called Blended Families. Yes. And it's basically about a father who has moved on. And he's found the love of his life and they end up getting pregnant. But at the same time, this man also has kids with his previous marriage. And now he has to break it to him, especially his daughter. And we're going to talk about the emotions and like in real time of what my daughter is going through as I'm telling her this. And now she's preparing for a sibling from another. So again, my name is Gene the Author. If you would like to look for me, Gene the Author at Instagram. I have 7 books up there. Like I said, 12 poetry albums. I appreciate you guys' time. So thank you.
Hey, yeah. Beautiful. What's up, everybody? You ready? We got Be the Poet in the building.